In a quiet little village in Italy, where the nights were calm and the stars shone bright, lived a kind old woodworker named Geppetto. One evening, he carefully carved a wooden puppet and named him Pinocchio. Before drifting off to sleep, Geppetto looked up at the sky and made a heartfelt wish, that his puppet might one day become a real boy. That very night, something magical happened. A glowing blue fairy appeared in the workshop, her soft light filling the room. With a gentle wave of her wand, she brought Pinocchio to life. Though still made of wood, he could now walk, talk, and feel. She told him that if he proved himself brave, truthful, and unselfish, he would become a real boy. She then appointed a tiny but wise cricket, Jiminy, to be his conscience to guide him on the right path. When Geppetto awoke and saw Pinocchio alive, his heart overflowed with joy. The next morning, full of excitement, Pinocchio set off for school. But along the way, he was tricked by a sly fox named Honest John and his clumsy partner Gideon. They convinced him to abandon school and join a puppet show. Tempted by fame and fun, Pinocchio followed them, ignoring Jiminy's warnings. At the puppet theater, Pinocchio became an instant star. But when he asked to go home, the cruel puppeteer Stromboli locked him in a cage, planning to use him forever. Afraid and desperate, Pinocchio lied to the blue fairy when she appeared to help him, and with every lie, his nose grew longer and longer. Realizing his mistake, he finally told the truth. The fairy forgave him, set him free, but warned him, this would be her last help. But Pinocchio's troubles were far from over. Soon, he was lured away again, this time to a mysterious place called Pleasure Island. There were no rules, no school, no consequences, just endless fun. There, he met a reckless boy named Lampwick, and together they indulged in wild and careless behavior. But the fun quickly turned into horror. The boys began transforming into donkeys, one by one. Lampwick changed before Pinocchio's eyes, crying out in fear. Realizing the danger, Pinocchio ran for his life with Jiminy. Though he escaped, he was left with donkey ears and a tail, a painful reminder of his mistakes. When they finally returned home, the workshop was empty. Geppetto was gone. A message revealed the truth: Geppetto had gone searching for Pinocchio, and had been swallowed by a giant whale named Monstro. Without hesitation, Pinocchio dove into the sea. Deep beneath the waves, inside the belly of the monstrous whale, he found Geppetto alive. Together, they devised a plan to escape. Pinocchio lit a fire, filling the whale with smoke, causing it to sneeze them out into the ocean. But Monstro wasn't done. In a furious chase, the giant whale attacked them, smashing their tiny raft. In that moment of danger, Pinocchio made the ultimate choice: he gave everything to save his father. The storm passed. Geppetto survived, but Pinocchio did not. Back home, surrounded by sorrow, Geppetto and his friends mourned the brave little puppet who had sacrificed himself. But high above, the blue fairy had been watching. Pinocchio had proven himself brave, truthful, and unselfish. And so, with a touch of magic, she brought him back, this time, not as a puppet, but as a real boy. Joy filled the home once again. And outside, under the same shining stars, Jiminy Cricket received a golden badge, proof that he had truly become an official conscience. And from that day on, Pinocchio's story lived on, as a reminder that no matter how many mistakes we make, it's never too late to choose what is right.